Let's talk about the Forex robot that has won the award of the most profitable robot 3 years in a row, 2025, 2024, and 2023. And it's this same robot that you're going to see testimonials like this. This guy just got his payout. I think this should be around the number 3rd or 4th payout using strictly PATREX Pro. You can see my payout thanks to PATREX Pro plus testimonials like this. You can just pause the video. You're going to see hundreds of testimonials. If you join the Discord community of PATREX Pro, you're also going to see hundreds of testimonials from almost about 7,200 traders that are using the bot. Just from the number of traders using the bot, you can be able to know how profitable it is.
Hello, my name is Ndemazeah from London. I purchased the PATREX Pro, and the robot is a very good product, and I would recommend it for anybody who wants to get into Forex trading. Thank you.
You can use this bot on your private account or on your pro firm account. But that's not the purpose of this video. It's not to show you guys the testimonials or the good side of the robot. Today is unveiling the 2025 version of PATREX Pro. Unveiling the most updated version of PATREX Pro. This is the most awaited version because if you check on the Discord community, traders have been asking, almost the 7,000 traders, they've been asking when are we going to have the recent updates or the 2025 version. So boom, it's available. And before I make it public for all PATREX Pro subscribers, I'm going to be going through the key features, all right, the key 2025 added parameters which you need to know. All these parameters were very inspiring to the extent where 100% of all the parameters that are added here are parameters I use myself on a daily basis. So without taking much time, let's go straight into the video. I'm just going to share my screen and I'll show you guys the updated parameters or the added parameters. No one as of now is having these parameters, but at the end of this video, or as soon as this video is going to go up, all PATREX Pro users just need to log into your dashboard and you'll be able to download this updated version having the same parameters I'm going to be explaining to you guys. So this is my screen. You can see there it says PATREX Pro 2025. B just means boss, my own version, because now the only difference between your version with mine is having maybe about 50 years expiry date, because I put the expiry date to be very long so that I don't need to keep changing it. But yours can just maybe have like maybe after 2 months or 3 months or maybe after a year, depending on the license you buy. So that's why we have here PATREX Pro 2025B. B just stands for boss, right? Now, let's start with the first parameter on our list. Let me just expand this out a little bit so that you guys can see. All right. So this is the first added parameter. I'm not going to be going through, this robot is having more than 85 parameters. So I'm not going to be going through all the parameters. I'm just going through the added parameters. The first added parameter we have here is what we call signal strength. At first, we used to have the signal strength on what? We used to have the signal strength which ended on 2, but now we have the signal strength up to 4. I think for it to make a lot of sense, let's drop the robot on the screen so that it can actually start printing some candlesticks for us to actually see what we are explaining, right? We're just going to drop it on a couple. Perfect. I can already start seeing candlesticks. I don't even need to go far. All right, so I'm just going to remove it. I want this to be this side so you can even see. I was supposed to confirm this. Okay, let me go on this and I'm going to tick this allow modification of signal settings, and then I can then drag this and put this side. So let me just remove and put it again so that you guys can see. You can see just drag and drop. It's drag and drop on your screen, and that is it. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys again. This is PATREX Pro right here. Let's drag and drop on the computer, allow modification of signal settings. I want my panel to be on top left, and then click on OK. That's it. Boom. So you just wait a few seconds. The robot is going to analyze the entire asset. This is actually on XAU USD Gold. So the robot has already analyzed all time frames from the 1 minute time frame right up to the monthly time frame, and has already displayed on our screen what is happening on any of this time frame. That's the crazy thing with PATREX Pro. It's going to take less than 5 seconds to do analysis from all time frames, from the 1 minute time frame right up to the monthly time frame. That's humanly impossible. The reason why I say you can't challenge automation sometimes when it comes to trading. Now on the 1 minute time frame, you can already see the market is selling. Market is selling on the 15 minutes, the market is buying. 30 minutes, the market is buying. 1 hour time frame, the market is selling. 4 hour time frame, the market is selling daily. So you can see everything that is happening on any time frame. Go on that time frame and use any indicator that you use, any tool, you're going to confirm the same direction. That's where you're going to come back and salute PATREX Pro. You're going to confirm. If PATREX Pro tells you the market is selling on the 4 hour time frame, use any other tool you want to use. You will come back and confirm PATREX Pro is selling on the 4 hour time frame. All right, that's just to show you guys the precision in this particular robot and why the robot has won 5 years or 3 years in a row as the most profitable Forex robot. Now, before we even come to all of this, is just the panel. You know, when you sit in the cockpit of a plane, there's a dashboard where you can see everything that's going on. So this is actually our cockpit dashboard where we can see the total amount on this account, 76,000. We can be able to see our margin. You can even put trailing stop directly from here. You can even project how much you're going to be making or losing. You can see your balance, your equity. You can close all the trade. You can pause or you can buy even directly from here. You can sell directly from here. Just by clicking this button, it's going to close all your trade. So that's the cockpit where you're going to be seeing. As soon as the robot will be trading, you'll be seeing everything from here. Now let me show you guys the first added parameter on PATREX Pro, which is the signal strength. So let me drop here again. Okay, let me just go to no. Let me go to no, and then I'm going to just go here on properties so that we can see. Now look at this signal strength. On the previous version it was I think the last one was 2, but now we have signal strength up to 4. So how does signal strength works? All right, I'm just going to close this again so that I can explain to you guys how signal strength actually works. Let's say we choose our signal strength to be 2, and we are using there's something we also call upper TF and lower TF. I think it's going to be best if I just leave this one open so that you guys can see. So you can see we have something here called upper TF and lower TF. It just stands for our upper time frame and our lower time frame, right? If our upper TF is 1 hour and our lower TF is 5 minutes, then it means the robot is going to be basing the overall analysis on what? On the 1 hour time frame, but it's going to execute on the lower time frame, which is 5 minute time frame. You can choose anything. All right, we've also added even on the low on the lower and the upper TF, we've added even the daily. We've added even daily on the upper TF. We've added from the 5 minute right up to the daily on the upper TF. So it just depends. Maybe you want to be scalping that day. Then your upper TF can maybe be 5 minutes and your lower TF 1 minute. So you can do that. You can still come here and select 5 minutes, and on your lower TF you'll still be able to see 1 minute right there. So if you check here, 1 minute is right there. That's good for scalpers. You're going to scalp like a pro if you have those settings. But yes, you can permutate between all of these. Another new thing with this new version is the old version on the upper TF, we didn't have the 5 minute and the 15 minute. We didn't have that one on the upper TF, but we've added it so that for scalpers, this is to accommodate scalpers, all right? And then for lower TF, we didn't have the 1 minute time frame. So we have added the 1 minute time frame on the lower TF for the 2025 version to also accommodate scalpers, all right? Whether you're a scalper, a day trader, or swing trader, this robot has everything you need. So that's another new option which I almost forgot, but I just needed to point that out. So let's just say we have the settings directly like this. It means the robot is going to be doing the overall analysis on the 1 hour time frame. If our signal strength is 2, meaning if you come here and you select 2, it means the robot will use the 1 hour time frame and the next higher time frame after that, the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame to do the analysis. Meaning before the robot gives a signal on the lower time frame for a buy or a sell, the robot is going to check on the 1 hour and the 4 hour to confirm that they are all in one direction. All right, that's top-down analysis to its core. Top-down analysis which you can't see anywhere. So the robot is going to make sure if you put signal strength 2, the robot is going to check the 1 hour time frame and also check the 4 hour time frame. Now we've even added 3 and 4, meaning if you put the signal strength as 3, the robot is going to check the 1 hour time frame, check the 4 hour time frame, and even check the daily time frame to confirm that they are all in one direction before the robot can buy or sell on the lower time frame. If you put it as 4, the robot is going to check the 1 hour time frame, 4 hour daily, and the weekly time frame to confirm. So let me just clear this so that you guys can see clearly what I'm explaining. So this is it, 1 hour time frame. The robot is executing on your lower TF, which is the 5 minute. For example, right? If you can choose anything. Now, if you choose signals trend 1, it means the robot is just going to focus on the 1 hour time frame. The robot is not going to be doing top-down analysis. The robot is not going to be looking at these other time frames right here. All right? So if you just choose signals trend 1. But if you choose signals trend 2, the robot is going to analyze the 1 hour time frame, analyze the 4 hour time frame, and it will only take a decision on the 5 minute time frame if they are all buying or selling. So in this case, the robot wasn't going to be buying or selling on the lower time frame as of now, because you can see the lower time, the 1 hour time frame is buying while the 4 hour time frame is selling. So at that point in time, the robot is not going to be executing on the lower time frame. The robot will either wait for the 1 hour time frame to switch to also selling so that it can start selling on the lower time frame, or it will wait for the 4 hour time frame to switch to buying so that it can start buying on the lower time frame. At that point in time, it must have already confirmed that all your upper TFs are in one direction. We only want to trade in the direction of the trend. Even the robot understands that, and it only wants to trade in the direction of the trend. If you choose signals trend 3, it means the robot is going to be looking at 3 of these. If you choose signals trend 4, the robot is going to be looking at 4 of these. Does it make sense? Perfect. So in our case, let's just say you are trading and your upper TF was 15 minutes and your lower TF was 5 minutes, and you choose signals trend 1. The robot is going to start looking for buy opportunities on what? Buy opportunities on the lower time frame, on the lower TF, because the market is buying on the 15 minute. If you choose your signals trend to be 2, the robot is obviously going to still be looking at the buy opportunity on M5, because you can see 30 minutes is also buying. If you choose your signals trend 3, the robot is still going to be looking for buy opportunities on M5, because even the 1 hour time frame is also buying. But if you choose your signals trend to be 4, remember 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th time frame on our TF is not also buying, it's instead selling. So at that point in time, the robot is going to wait. The robot won't be doing anything. The robot will be waiting for M4 or for H4 for the 4 hour time frame to also switch from selling to buying, so that all of this needs to be on green before the robot can start looking for buy opportunities on the lower TF. All right, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this. But yes, we've added up to the 4th signal trend as we speak. That's the second new parameter that has been added on the 2025 version. The 2025 version also has one parameter which I have used myself. I used to normally do this manually, but I had to put this just so you guys could also benefit. So most of you guys who are using this on prop firms, watch this very carefully. All of these settings, most of these settings here are for prop firms. Then the next ones there are for private accounts. So for prop firm trading, remember, close by daily drawdown. Meaning if your prop firm is giving you a 5% daily drawdown, I always advise you put here about 4.6. Meaning if the market doesn't go your way and you lost 4.6% of your account that day, the robot will stop trading and then do what? Pause EA until you restart manually, or you can just come here and switch this one to continue the next day. Meaning if the robot hits 4.6% of your account in that day, what will happen? The robot will close all your trade and wait to only continue trading the next day. At that point in time, your account balance has been preserved. Capital preservation is key when it comes to trading, and even the robot itself understands that. So this robot is going to protect your account, protect you from blowing your prop firm account to its maximum. Now, this is another one you need to look around there. Remember, you change this based on any drawdown, any daily drawdown, your prop firm. If your prop firm is giving you a daily drawdown of 4%, then you just put this one on maybe 3.8 or 3.6%, so that you don't go up to 4%. I put this one on 4.6 because 90% of prop firms out there have their daily drawdown on 5%. This is the key one, number of daily drawdown hits. Number of daily drawdown hit. This is the one you have to pay attention, because like I said, this is the one I used to do it manually, but I was so happy the fact that we could look for an algorithm that could code this one as part of PATREX Pro. Number of daily drawdown hits. What does it mean? It means the number of times your daily drawdown is going to be touched, or the number of times your daily drawdown is going to be hit. All right. Remember, the robot is going to be monitoring your trades as you go. If you hit your daily drawdown today, this particular parameter, the robot is going to mark it as 1. If tomorrow again you hit your daily drawdown again, the robot is going to mark it as 2. And based on any number you put it here, most of the time I used to use it on 2. Meaning if I come here and I put 2, what does it mean? It means I'm telling the robot that if you see my daily drawdown being hit 2 times consecutively or 2 times on the row, I want you to do what? I want you to close all my trades. That is it. I want you to close all my trades. Can you see that? If it hits twice, if I put there 3, it means I'm telling the robot that if it hits 3 times. But if I just put twice is obviously the one I use. So this one, what it means is, I normally use this on a funded account. Let me just use Lionheart Funding Program, for example, or FTMO, for example, right? If I'm trading on let's just say a 100K FTMO account or a 100K Lionheart Funding Program account, and I'm already funded. Remember, my robot can even make me 20,000, can make 10,000, can make a lot in a day. But now I need to be able to preserve that money which the robot has made. If not, I can make that money and then just blow it again in the market. So this particular parameter is going to preserve that money the robot has just made. It's as easy as that. This parameter will preserve it. And how is it going to preserve and protect it? Now let's just say I'm up with $120,000 on my $100,000 Pro Farm account, right? Remember, at that point in time, it's a funded stage. I'm up with 20% of my account. Bro, I don't want to be able to see a situation where I won't be able to withdraw my profit just because I hit the daily drawdown. All right, I don't want a situation like that. So to prevent that kind of situation, and most of the time, I just used to come here and I'll put 2. Immediately I start trading on the funded account, I will come here and I put 2. It means if I'm up with $120,000 and that's on Wednesday, on Thursday, the market didn't go my way and I hit my daily drawdown of what? It will respect what you put here, my daily drawdown of 4.6% of my account. Now I'll be able to stop at that point. Remember, 120,000, 4.6% means I'm going to be down by almost, I'll be standing on around $114,000 or so the following day. If I come the following day again, remember the moment the robot hits this daily drawdown, the robot is going to register it as 1 time. If I come the following day and God forbid the market doesn't go my way again and I still drop by 4.6% of my account that day, the robot is going to record it as 2 times. And remember, I put here 2. So the robot is going to stop me at that particular point in time. 4.6% of $114,000 is going to be, I'm going to be standing now on around $108,000. Remember, that's still above what I started. That's still above 100,000, meaning I can still withdraw that $8,000. But if you don't have this particular option, if you don't have this particular feature in place, what besides you do? Remember, you've already lost 4.64 funds. You've already lost about 9.4% of your account, of your maximum, of your total portfolio. And Profirm says don't lose more than 10% overall. You've already lost about 9.5%, but Profirms will say don't lose more than 10% overall. So if you don't have this feature in place, if the robot comes the next day and continue trading, even if you just lost by 0.5, even if you just lost by $400 or $500, on that your $108,000 or $109,000, you're going to lose the entire account plus all the profits you've made. So with this particular feature, as soon as you've already hit, boom, boom, you've already hit the first drawdown, second drawdown, it must be consecutively on a row. If you hit it today and tomorrow you don't hit the drawdown, the robot is going to reset it, because obviously if you didn't hit the drawdown the next day, it means you were able to recover. So the robot is going to reset it again and start counting the next day. So this feature will stop you at that $108,000. You won't open, the robot won't allow you to open a trade on that account again until you request your $9,000 profit or until you request your $8,000 profit. Or if you are stubborn, as some of the traders are, until you come and you remove the robot on the computer completely before you can even place a manual trade on your computer. So this one, if the 2025 version could have just this feature alone, then it worth it. Because this feature has saved me a lot. This feature has enabled me to request a lot of payout, because I don't need to be worrying to be coming to check, did I hit my drawdown today? Oh, if that's the case, then it means I have to quickly stop trading. The robot is going to monitor that, and if I come and I see that my daily drawdown has already been hit twice and the robot has stopped trading, I'll know that, okay, that's it. I need to wait on this account until I request my payout before I can continue trading on the account. Because remember, the moment you request a payout on that account, everything is going to be resetted. Everything is going to be reset. Your daily drawdown is going to be reset. Your overall drawdown is going to be reset. And then you start trading again at fresh. This feature alone is something which you guys are going to find a lot of use with this particular feature. So that's feature number 3, which has also been added on the 2025 version. If you go down again, under risk management, what this robot is very good at is managing your money and your risks like a pro. Under risk management, we've also worked a little bit on what? On the variable, because here you can choose fixed lot size, where the robot is just going to use the lot size you put right here. But if you don't want to use fixed lot size and you want the robot to regulate your lot size as when you go in profit or as you are losing, then you come here and you switch this one to variable lot size. Variable lot size just means if I come here and I put lot per X balance, loss per X balance, and I put here 0.01, and then I put X factor $1,000, right? It means if I'm starting with, let's just say $10,000, anytime the robot increases by $100, the lot size is also going to increase by 0.01. Anytime the robot reduces in amount by $100, the robot is also going to reduce the lot size by 0.01. You see that? So the lot size is varied. As you are making more money, the robot is increasing your lot size. As you are losing more money, the robot is reducing your lot size. So you always be in an equilibrium, preventing you from blowing your account. So we've also worked a lot on that, on the precision. So the robot is able to calculate that with precision, is able to give you the exact lot size based on any account balance you're having at that particular point in time. Beside that, we've also, now it's just in terms of graphics, we just stopped here. Every other thing here is what you had on the 2024 version. The time, like I said, we're not going on all parameters. We're just talking about the added parameters. This robot, you can switch it on 100% auto or semi-auto. Semi-auto means you want to take control over the robot. You want to be able to tell the robot some parameters to take. You want to be able to have control. But if you put it on 100% auto, it means the robot is going to do everything for you. The robot will do the analysis. The robot is going to place the trade. The robot is going to manage your risks. The robot is going to manage your money. The robot will do everything. It's just plug and play when you put it on 100% auto. The only thing you just need to change is your daily drawdown, if you're using it on Profirm, your overall drawdown, your profit target. Remember, profit target is right here when it says close by equity. If you come here and you turn this one on, you can see if you turn it through, it means if you're using a $100,000 Profirm account, anytime the robot hits $110,000, the robot is going to close all your trade. It means you've already passed phase 1. If it's phase 2, you will just come here and put $105,000, meaning anytime you make up to $105,000, the robot will just automatically close your trade. Why do we have here $110,050? So this $50 is just in case, let's just say by the time the robot is closing the trade, if the market shifts up by just a pip or by just a point, or go down by just a pip or by just a point, we want to be able to still have enough to pass that challenge. Because if you just leave it on exactly $10,000, sometimes we've noticed that by the time the robot is closing the trade, you can actually lose maybe about $10 or $20. So you have just about $9,800 and something dollars, which you wouldn't be able to pass your Profirm account. So this, just adding a small amount, like maybe $50 or $30, will make sure you always pass the account. If you are using it on a 5K Profirm account, just come here, turn it to true. Remember, you can turn any future true or false. You just come here, turn it to true, and then you put the 10% of $5,000 is going to be like $500. So you just put $5,500 or $5,500 and maybe $2 or $3, and then that is it. The robot is going to track everything to you, everything for you. We still have other parameters. We even have equity jump amount, equity drop this, equity mode, trigger lock. We have a lot, which most of you guys who are already members, anytime you purchase PATREX Pro, it comes with more than 18 videos explaining all these parameters to you. So you don't need to start worrying to say, okay, which one am I going to be using at what time? Anytime you purchase the robot, it comes with almost about 18 videos. So let's just check. Let's quickly check again to see which other new parameter is here. Every other parameter is here. Let me just check to see. So any other parameter you are seeing here was available on the on the old platform or on the old version of PATREX Pro. And like I said, anytime you purchase PATREX Pro, it comes with almost about 28 videos or almost about 18 videos that are going to teach you step by step on how to install it, on how to back test it, on how to use it on your Profirm account, or on how to use it on your private account. So I hope you guys are going to be able to have a lot of success with this 2025 version, because from my heart to yours, I've poured in a lot of experience on this, a lot of expertise on this, to make this a tool which is going to be revolutionize the way you trade, to make it a tool which is going to make trading seem seamless to you, to make it a tool which is going to make making money in Forex trading seamless even to a lay person. People say, no, if you're making a lot of money using the robot, why are you selling it? Yes, that's because I also want other people to feel the benefit of actually making profits in the Forex market. That's why I advise you to take advantage of this bot while it is still available for the public, because maybe sometime within this year or maybe by the end of the year, we might discontinue it completely for the public, because this same bot is being used by institutions and banks as we speak. So that's what we're talking about right here, not just one cheeky robot where you see. So I've seen situations, people come, they copy it, they'll hear maybe the small, they call it the small spec about the robot, and then they take it to maybe even maqr5.com. They'll go and say they can hire programmers to, at the end of the day, they'll come back, you see them coming back to come and buy PATREX Pro, because this is a robot that is having 5 strategies combined with AI. 5 strategies combined with AI to be able to give you a signal. Meaning if you see the robot buying or selling, that robot is combining a total of 5 strategies plus AI to give you that particular signal. So those strategies are now like the black box of the robot, which you always see it executing and making you that money. You can't crack it out. So that is it, guys. Let me just close this so that we can see. You can see as we are explaining the video, the robot is already opening trade as we speak. So you can already see we are already in profit. You see, we are going in profit and out. We're almost in profit of about $10. Then again, we are out with almost about minus $30. So the robot is already opening trades. If you check here, you can see the robot opening the trade. And why is the robot opening trade? I can already know if the robot is opening a buy or a sell based on what I'm seeing on my screen. All right, based on what I'm seeing on my screen. And if you can go here, let's just go back to the properties. What is our upper TF is 1 hour time frame. That's the most important. Our upper TF is 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame, and our lower TF is the 5-minute time frame. Meaning I already know what's happening on, I already know if the robot is buying or selling. So our upper TF is buying. The market is buying on the upper TF. And the next thing we need to check is our signal strength. What is our signal strength? 1. Meaning the robot is only just focusing on the 1 hour time frame. That's it. If it was 2, then the robot was going to be focusing on the 1 hour time frame and also the 4 hour time frame. Since our signal strength is just on the 1 hour time frame, it means the robot is going to be executing based on whatsoever is happening here. And from what we can see, what's happening on the 1 hour time frame, the market is buying. The market is buying on the 1 hour time frame. So the robot is now going to go on our lower TF, which is the 5-minute time frame, and wait for now a pullback. So this one that shows you selling means the market is just pulling back on the 5-minute time frame to resume the normal uptrend. That's why you can see we are making money as we speak. That's why it's turning from blue to green, blue to green. We are making money as we speak. And to surprise you guys, let me just put down on the trading terminal for you guys to confirm that the robot is actually opening buy trade because of what is happening. So let's just go to Control T so that you guys can see. So it's rather unfortunate my computer is freezing a little bit. Maybe that's because we also have optimization going on the back end. That's why most of the time I just operate this in a VPS. But you guys can see without even going to the trading terminal, you can already see here what is the robot doing. Buy at, you can see that is it. The robot is buying, and now since his computer is freezing, we're already up by almost about $40 in profit. But you can see your balance here, you can see your equity, profit and loss, projections, trailing stop. So I have a trailing stop of 60 pips on this particular. You can see everything right here. The total lot size the bot has opened is just 1 lot, meaning I'm using 1 lot on this. That's why you can see if I was having 100 trades and I'm using 0.1 lot size, the total lot size would have shown you 100, but now the total lot size will calculate for you guys to see. So for you guys to know if you are using the 2025 version or not, number one, you need to already have an active subscription with PATREX Pro. When you have an active subscription with PATREX Pro, obviously it comes with a dashboard. Guys, if you are buying it from any other website, you're going to be buying the fake pirated version. Those fake pirated version of PATREX Pro, most of the time they have viruses, they have malwares that they've put into it so that you can put on your computer, and they can use those viruses or those malwares to steal your funds. So please pay attention. Don't buy PATREX Pro from any other website beside Godlove University /PATREX Pro. PATREX Pro is a product of Godlove University, all right? And you'll find the link to purchase PATREX Pro on the video description, all right? On the video description. Beside that, don't try to buy it from any other website. Anyone claiming that I can sell it to you for maybe $100, for maybe $2, for maybe $10, for maybe you are going to be buying viruses. You are going to be buying the fake pirated version. So check the link on the video description to go to the website for PATREX Pro and purchase it directly from the website. And when you purchase it directly from the website, it comes with a dashboard. Your dashboard is going to automatically open where you're going to watch almost about 18 videos explaining all the almost 98 parameters, explaining how you can use it on your pro firm account, on your private account. You'll also be able to see how I'm using it on my accounts. I'm using it to get payouts. Also, like this guy, you are seeing the screenshot of his payout. So you see all those videos, and at the end of watching those videos, you also be granted an automated certificate. So that certificate is just to tell you that now you've been certified as an algorithmic trader. All right, so we're going to custom sign that certificate, and we're going to give you that certificate that shows that now you have an idea on how to trade with automation. Now you have an idea on how to use Forex robot. That's when you then go back to your dashboard. The last video will just be for you to click, download the version, either MT4 or MT5 to your computer, follow the same steps, install it on your computer, and then it's plug and play, boom, you are ready to go. So another thing for you to know that you're using the 2025 version, you're going to see it on your screen. 2025 is going to be jumping. You're going to see PATREX Pro 2025. The animated, something will be animating on your screen. PATREX Pro 2025, PATREX Pro 2025, PATREX Pro 2025. That's to tell you, yes, welcome to the 2025 version. That's the PATREX Pro version for 2025. So I did promise you guys that I was going to be giving you guys something at the end of this video. So I'm going to be giving you guys a 10% discount on anyone who decides to get PATREX Pro today. So just use the code on your screen, PATREX 2025, all right? PATREX 2025, and you're going to get a 10% off discount on any license of your choice. You can get the 1 month license, you can get the 3 months license, or you can get the yearly license. Getting the yearly license is going to be advantageous to you because even if PATREX Pro is discontinued at the end of this year, you'll still be able to continue to have access to the board until your yearly license is expired. So check the link below to get access to PATREX Pro. Also check the link below to join the Discord community of almost about 7,200 traders that are using PATREX Pro on a daily basis. And then my free Telegram community is a community which you need to join so that you can always hear from me, you can always get update from me. So also check the link below to join my free Telegram community. And those of you guys who are going to be using it on your private accounts, I have recommendations for brokers. You can use it without any issues. So check the link below to also check my recommended brokers, which you should be trading with those brokers. They're going to pay you without any issue. They're going to allow you to use your bot without any issue. And again, for pro firms that can allow you to use a bot on them, check the link below to also use my recommended pro firm. So you're going to find all the links for everything you need, one package, one stop on the comment section. Also check out this video which explains everything about PATREX Pro. Check out this one which shows you me making almost about $50,000 on an account using strictly PATREX Pro. Click here to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.